In this Boss Suite versus Legacy Builders program video, I'm going to compare two of the most popular digital marketing courses of 2026. So if you're someone trying to decide which one is right for you, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one you should get. And if you do decide to get started with either of these programs, I have created full bonus accelerator programs. This is going to give you a custom marketing funnel and email series. I also teach you my secret traffic strategy, which helps me grow my multiple six-figure per year business. Plus, you can actually share this entire bonus with people who join through you. So if you want to learn more about these bonuses, I'll leave some links down in the description. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to do is actually introduce you to the creators of both of these programs. I always find it's extremely important to know who you're learning from. If there's like a language barrier, then it makes the whole thing unpleasant. So the creator of the Boss Suite is this lady here, Madison Hatton. You can find her on Instagram at madison.hatton. And she talks about being a mama hustler. She was a broke boutique owner, now a six-figure digital marketer. She made 30K in 6.5 months. And I believe she's only been online for about a year. So she's doing extremely well considering she's only been in it such a short amount of time. Now, if you come down inside of her feed, you can see it's all quite authentic stuff, straight camera to the face, not overly polished, no studios, anything like that. She also uses quite a bit of AI as well inside of here. So it's pretty cool, but there's lots of mum references inside of here. So I'm sure that she'll have a lot of mums actually getting a bit of rapport inside of there as well. So let's now look at the creator of the Legacy Builders program. Her name is Michelle O'Neill. If you want to find her on Instagram, it's at Michelle_O'Neill_modern_mum. And she basically talks about the same kind of content, except she's a grandma as well, not just a mother. I think she's slightly a little bit older than Madison, but she talks about the same sort of things, right? A lot more heavily into the money side of things and the money mindset. I did a bit of research on her when I first did my legacy review, and I believe she's been online for about 8 years. So she's got a little bit more experience, but she's had a lot of successes as well. So now let's look at the two communities attached to both of these programs. Knowing the type of person that's in there, the vibe you're going to get, as well as the size, gives you a really good idea of what it's going to be like if you decided to join. So first of all, this is the Boss Suite. They currently have 7,500 members inside of it. This has grown about 1,000 just in this last week when I joined. So this thing is currently on fire. But inside of here, you'll notice that Madison, the creator herself, is constantly posting. She is always in the comments. She is always posting updates. You can see she's got 3 pinned posts here just in the last 24 hours. And the amount of engagement in just 24 hours that she gets on her posts is absolutely nuts. I believe it is probably one of the most engaged communities I've been in. I've actually had many discussions with her already. And just to show you how sort of dedicated she is, I've never seen this icon on a school community before, but this fire means 30-day streak of 10 plus activities per day. So she is there in the trenches with the students, answering questions and providing updates. So really, really cool. Now let's quickly look at the live call calendar. If you wanted to join live calls, this is where you could go to find the info. So inside of here, you can see there's around 4 to 6 calls each and every week. The topics do change as well. For example, on a Tuesday is mindset. Then we've got on Wednesday beginner calls. There's also coffee and chats. Thursday is tech calls. And then Friday is actually a live call that you can join. And if you have people interested in the Boss Suite, you can actually send them the link to jump on the live call just to see what the Boss Suite's actually about. They can even talk with the founder as well. So it's pretty cool, the types of things they've got inside of here. There's also UGC calls as well, as you can see. So lots of support if you want to be a part of the conversation. So now let's look at the digital growth community, which is the community for the Legacy Builders program. Now there is currently 58.9 thousand members inside of here, which is absolutely nuts. But note, this is not just for the Legacy Builders program. The digital growth community is Michelle's umbrella brand that she built many years ago. She also sells all of the different products inside of the Legacy, so not everyone's at the Legacy level. However, they are regardless a big community and it is still growing very nicely. So let's now look at the live call calendar inside of the Legacy. And there's about 3 to 5 calls that you can join each week. Of course, choose the time zone you're in. Unfortunately, none of these calls are suitable for me. Whereas with the Boss Suite, at least I could have the ability to join a few calls. Regardless, 3 to 5 calls each week. Choose a topic you want to join and go ahead and get into it. So let's now look at one of the most important parts between both of these programs, and that is what you're actually going to learn and the type of income strategies that you can actually follow. Now let's first look at the Boss Suite, and the Boss Suite claims to have over 20 different ways that you can make money. So we'll go through some of those. I'll also list them out so you can have a quick glance. But the biggest thing I've noticed inside of the Boss Suite is it's extremely focused on beginners. So if you're brand new to making money online, if you're brand new to starting your own social media accounts and actually starting to see growth, inside of the Boss Suite, they've got some really good training just to get you started, get you over the line and actually starting to move forward. And you'll notice the support inside of the community backs this up as well. So I'll quickly skim through these module topics so you know what they're about. Feel free to pause the video, but I'll just list out a few so you can see what they are. So we've got here, start like a boss. And I should probably mention in the welcome module as well, they focus very heavily on the first 3 days of business, getting your first 3 posts out, and then kind of you're already starting to see results and you can go from there. But as we go down, we've also got the digital vault. This is pre-created products that you can actually just take and sell and collect the money and keep it yourself. We've got TikTok training, Facebook training, creating content like a boss, magnetic messaging, closing on DMs, ChatGPT and Canva, content modeling, which I highly recommend looking into. It's easier to model someone that's already had success. We've got email marketing. We've also got sales on social media. We've got sales funnel breakdowns. If we go to the next page, we've got mindset training, pivoting offers. We've got thinking like a boss, creating AI photos, faceless with AI, UGC, Amazon reviews, TikTok shop, TikTok lives. We've got writing letters, which is wildly popular inside of the community. I didn't even know it was a thing. We've got print on demand, being a virtual assistant, affiliate marketing, network marketing, Etsy shops, creating your own digital products, YouTube, Pinterest, all things credit. And finally, faceless content bank. I should also probably mention the training inside of the Boss Suite was created by many trainers, not just Madison herself. And all of the video content is one person recording on the screen and telling the strategy. It's not live training. There is also live training replays though. And this is a big point I should point out, as in the Legacy, it's slightly different. So just know it's high quality video, a lot of screen sharing and showing you click by click what to do. So if you're wondering what the actual income strategies are, these are the topics inside of the Boss Suite, right? So print on demand, affiliate marketing, letter writing, UGC, and you'll probably notice we've gone through a lot of these. So these are individual strategies you can follow and make money through that strategy. This isn't some sort of just buy the product to resell the product, even though that is also a big thing inside of it. So now let's look at the digital growth community, and I'll try to explain this as simple as possible. It's an interesting way that they've created the Legacy Builders program. So let me show you kind of how it works. So inside of the Legacy Builders program, the main strategy inside of here, if you wanted to make money, is to resell the Legacy Builders program. Now, the reason it's like that is they've got what's called master resale rights attached, meaning you can buy the program and you can sell it for the exact same cost that you purchased it for, which was extremely popular in 2023, 2024. And that's why I guess majority of the focus is actually on selling the Legacy Builders program. So it's kind of buying the program to sell the program. And then the same thing goes for those people too. So if we come inside of here, it's talking once again about mindset, this automated freedom machine setup. This is basically the funnel, how you sell the digital product. We've got creating your empire. We've got marketing and social media. So this talks to you how you can set up on the different social media channels and start creating content. If we come back, we can keep coming down. We have things like how to attract your ideal customers, talking about storytelling, branding your business, crafting your message, building income streams, affiliate marketing and partnerships, email marketing and list building. And then we've got creating your own digital products, creating your own communities, and then taking it basically from there. I should probably also mention that the training inside of Legacy Builders program is majority done by Michelle herself. She doesn't really have any other trainers come in. There are a few lessons that are from other people, but majority of the content is from Michelle herself. And it's a little bit done differently compared to the Boss Suite. In the Boss Suite, someone is just with their computer recording the training. So it's nice, short, sharp, very good quality audio and video. But inside of the Legacy Builders program, it's more of a live Zoom type of vibe. So every video that she has is recorded from Zoom, I believe. She's got people in the audience. So there's a bit of chit chat. Sometimes it takes a little while to actually get into the course training. And I've had a few people reaching out saying it's not a nice experience, but if you like hearing from other people in the community, that's basically how it goes. So lots of good training inside of the Legacy Builders program. If you're someone that wants to get into the digital products business and you just want a product that you can sell right away, but still learn all of the processes, the Legacy Builders program teaches you basically how to do that, eventually scale into your own communities and everything as well. Now, when it comes to the 10 income streams that they talk about getting if you buy the Legacy Builders bundle, or the 4 income streams you get if you just sell the normal Legacy Builders program, this is where things get kind of confusing. And I've also got to explain how the Legacy Builders program is built as well. So bear with me, let's try to get through this together. So the first thing to note, if I bring back the income strategies, if you decide to get the Legacy Builders program bundle, that is a $1,400 product. The Legacy Builders program bundle is a English version and a Spanish version. So if you were just to get the original Legacy Builders program for $900, the 4 income streams that she talks about is actually the 4 digital products that build the Legacy Builders program. And to explain what that means, it gets a little bit confusing. If I come back to the Legacy Builders program 2.0, you'll notice that she has these little markers inside of here. So the first product, which is the Launchpad, which is $100, is actually just these first modules inside of the Legacy Builders program. If you just purchase the Launchpad, it would just be this here. Now, if you buy, of course, any of the higher products, for example, the Legacy Builders program, you also have the rights to sell these ones individually. If, for example, you only purchase Digital Mastery, you could only sell the products below Digital Mastery. Now you know what the Launchpad is. From the Passive Daily Play Blueprint, which is the $300 product, you will see you will also have this content which comes up until this level here at Digital Mastery. If you purchase Digital Mastery, it'll also include those. And if you purchase the full Legacy Builders program, then you'll get the entire course. So basically how it works is if you purchase the Legacy, you have the ability to sell all the Legacy Builders program itself or portions of it instead, thus being the 4 income streams. And then if you decide to buy the bundle version, which I have purchased myself, then you've got the ability to sell the bundle itself, which is $1,400 plus all of the other regular Legacy Builders program products. And she's called another 5 products that you can sell, basically the same ones, except they are going to be in Spanish over English. So technically it's the same 5 products, except one version is English, the other version is Spanish. So there is the 10 different income streams that are able to be sold on the Legacy. So right off the bat, if you're someone that wants to buy a Master Resell Rights product and sell it, then of course the Legacy Builders program is the better one to have. What I like about Master Resell Rights is you also have the ability to run ads. Whereas if you want to build different types of ways to make money online, things that have different types of income streams, not just sell the products, then the Boss Suite also has 20 different income strategies. It also actually includes selling the Boss Suite itself, which we'll go to in just a second. So now let's talk about how much the programs actually cost to join. And there's some interesting bits in here as well. So first of all, the Boss Suite, if you wanted to get, you can get started for $597. There's also payment options as well. To get the 20 different income strategies, it's one-time payment. You get access to the community at no extra costs. If you want to go on a smaller version, there is also the Boss Suite Lite, which is $277. There is half the amount of income strategies, so there's 10 inside of there, but a perfect option if you just want to get started. You unfortunately don't get the full community community, but you still get a separate community with just less people. Now, if it comes to the Legacy Builders program, the cost of the Legacy Builders bundle, which is the English and Spanish, is $1,400. But once you purchase, you also have to pay an additional fee, which is a $69 fee to get inside. So it's basically $1,469. If you wanted the regular Legacy Builders program, which is the English version, you have to pay also a $39 fee. If you want Digital Mastery, it's $600 plus the $39 fee. If you want Passive Daily Play Blueprint, it's $300 plus the $39 fee. And if you want to get the Launchpad, it's $100 plus the $39 fee. Now, there is a little catch to this as well. If you start off with something like the Launchpad and you decide to upgrade to the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, very big tongue twister, you can actually pay the difference if it's within 30 days. However, you still need to pay an additional fee on top. So there's plenty of fees around the place with the Legacy Builders program. So now let's talk about how much money you can actually make by sharing both of these programs. With the Boss Suite, once again, you've got 20 different ways to make money, but if you also wanted to share the program, it's got an extremely high affiliate compensation plan. Affiliate marketing just means you're sharing products with your unique link and making a sale, whereas the Legacy Builders program has master resale rights, which means you can purchase it, create your own sales funnel, and then take 100% of the payment. So this is how it works, and hopefully I haven't lost you. It can get quite complicated, but the Boss Suite you purchase for $597. If you want to share the program with your audience, you've got two options for being an affiliate, and it's the first I've seen like this, which is kind of exciting. I'm a big fan of it. So if you decide you only want to have direct sales, which is basically a one-tier affiliate option, you can make 85% of the sale, which is around $507 per sale. So it's extremely high considering the industry standards. But there's also the option to be a two-tier affiliate. And what that means is you make a little bit less on the front end, so 71% of the sale, which is about $433. But every person that you bring in, if you can actually help them to also make sales, then every sale that they make, if they're on the two-tier option as well, you make $100 per person. So what I like about this is when the big master resale rights boom happened in 2023, 2024, people were just saying whatever they needed to say to get the sale, and then they were just ghosting the people who purchased from them. But now it's in your best interest to actually help those people below you that you've brought in make the sale, so you can actually get a small kickback. And I know a lot of people are probably looking at this like it's a big pyramid or it's some sort of network marketing. It's just a two-tier affiliate program. If you go to Google, type in two-tier affiliate programs, it's nothing new. It's been around forever. It's not illegal. It's just a two-tier affiliate program. In fact, one of my main software I use have two-tier affiliate, and it just makes it more incentive to help people that you recommend to certain products. Now, the Boss Suite Lite also has an affiliate program, but it's just the regular one tier. It's 80% commission, so around $220 per sale. I haven't personally sold any Boss Suite Lite yet because everyone just wants to get the full Boss Suite. Now, in terms of master resale rights with the Legacy Builders program, it's very straightforward. If you buy the full Legacy Builders program bundle, you can sell it for the full $1,400. Obviously, you need to eat the transaction fees, which is like 2.5%. If you purchase the Legacy Builders program for $900, you can also resell the $900 program and every other program below it. If you buy Digital Mastery, $600, you can resell it for $600. You also can sell the programs below it. Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, $300, you can sell it for $300, and Launchpad, you purchase it for $100, you can also sell it for $100. So hopefully that makes sense. And if you're wondering, that additional $39 fee or $69 fee, that they call it a website fee, that isn't taken by you, that's taken from Michelle inside of the Legacy program. So she gets a small kickback basically on any sale you make as well. And just a little insight, if you are thinking of purchasing one of these programs to be either an affiliate or a reseller, I've got this little bit of data which I think plays a massive part in terms of which program's going to make the most sales. Inside of Google Trends here, I've got for United States for the past year, I've got the Boss Suite here in the Legacy Builders program. You can see the Boss Suite in blue just in these past few months is at the beginning of what I believe to be a massive trend cycle, whereas the Legacy Builders program has massively reduced the amount of attention inside of it. So it's much easier to sell a program in hot demand than to sell a program which no one's really talking about anymore as well. So there we have it, the Boss Suite versus the Legacy Builders program. We've got two different trainers talking about many different ways to grow an audience online, talking about many different income types of strategies that you can follow, as well as two different types of compensation plans if you want to refer people to the courses. And of course, the demand right now is completely different between them as well. So choosing the course that's right for you will depend what you want to follow. Me personally, I'm leaning towards the Boss Suite right now. It's absolutely blowing up on the internet. It's got a great compensation plan, and honestly, the community is just vibing right now. If you want to get exclusive bonuses for each of these programs, I've also got my accelerator courses, which I'll link to down in the description. But that's it for this video. Any questions, let me know, and I'll see you on the inside.